Okay. Good morning, everybody. Everybody okay?
Morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
doing all right.
good, good. Okay. I'm glad to hear your voice. Okay. All right. So we're going to continue chapter 5, G transform. Okay. So we are in the middle of the G transform. Okay. Let's go to the slideshow. Slideshow. If you don't see my writing, then please let me know. Okay. Okay. I'm going to slideshow. I think it's because of network is very slow. Okay, so today, as you see there, uh, so we have only 3 point. 3 point is by using delta function. So this is delta n plus one. Location is -1. This is delta of n. Location is 0. Delta of n minus 1. Location is 1. So we have a 3 point. The amplitude is 1. Okay, for example, then we're going to take only 3 point. Okay, so we can do one by one because only this is only 3 point. All right, so 3 point is everything is 0 except the 3 point. So we can starting from left side. Left side is in the case of n equal -1. Okay, n equal -1. This amplitude is 1, and then g to the minus n is n equal -1. So this is minus positive z here. Okay, for this leftmost pixel, and then the middle one is n equals 0 case. N equals 0. G to the 0 is 1, so this is 1. Okay, and then rightmost, this is n equal 1. N equal 1, amplitude 1, so 1 times g to the minus n equal 1, so g to the minus 1. So okay, this is clearly we can define because this is limited, time limited function. So definitely ROC, region of convergence everywhere, except in the case of G, G is infinity, then I think it goes to the all infinity. So except Z equal infinity, and also this is one of Z. One of Z is G equals 0, then this is also infinity. So except everywhere except G equals 0, G equal minus infinity. Okay, then everywhere region of convergence except two of them. Okay, and then if this is one of z, so common term z, so g squared and plus g, and this is 1. So we have this one. Okay, so clearly we can understand the pole is a g equals 0, and then this is 0. If you using calculator, you can easily find. Let me see. I will show you. Oh, okay. I'll show you in the calculator. All right. So I think I have to open the calculator. Okay. Okay. So this is, and then and then and then on. Okay. So C sort, because this is complex value. C sort g squared plus g plus 1 equals 0, comma z. So if I'm going to enter here, then clearly this is g is the minus 1 over 2 plus square root of 3 over 2, j square root of 3 over 2, and then minus, okay, this is conjugate, plus minus conjugate, okay. So the if you change it to polar form, this is clearly, we can see the polar form. So this is, for example, suppose we can change it to polar form. Uh, hello. Okay, this is polar. Okay, polar. So this is one, and I select I set up as a degree, angle degree. So instead of radian, so that uh, this is degree. So this is 120 degree. This is minus 120 degree, which is 2 pi over 3. So this is, we have a 2 0, and 1 pole. And digital convergence is everywhere except these two, g equals 0, g equals infinity. Okay, so we can we can we can plot in the G plane. So this is a unit circle. So this is, because of the zero located on the unit circle, amplitude is one. So zero on the unit circle. Okay, zero. And then pole is located zero here. And ROC is outside, everywhere. Oh, this is wrong. Everywhere. I think even inside of this one, this is everywhere. Okay, this is wrong. Everywhere except the G equal, what is that? Okay, everywhere except the G equals 0 and the infinity. Okay, that's ROC. Okay, and then if you, this is, this and this, only this one is shifted to the right one by one. So shifted by one, the multiply by G to the minus one is very clear. So that's a property of time shift version. Okay, so if we uh, directly calculate it, we only three points. So G equals 0, which is 1, G equal 1, G to the minus 1, G equal 2, n equal 2, I'm sorry, n equal 2. So this is G to the minus 2. So G to the minus 2. So because minus 2 is the second delay, so we have to multiply by G squared. So if you G squared, common term is, G squared. And then this is G squared plus G plus 1, minus 1. So, and this is the same thing with this one. So shifted to this guy here. Okay, so and Paul, and the only thing that this is what G to the minus 1 is, 1 over G. This is actually G squared, okay? So that's the same thing. So, we have a two pole at G equals 0, okay? Two G equals, only thing different is this. And then now if you look at this guy, in the case of G is a 0, so 1 over G or 1 over G squared. If G equals 0, then this is infinity. So reasonable convergence exclude that guy. But if even though G is infinity, then it doesn't matter. So that G is infinity is going to eliminate that. Okay, so reasonable convergence is everywhere because of finite. Okay, finite version. So except the G equals 0. It's actually G equals 0, so we have a pole here. Pole should not include it in the reasonable convergence. Okay. All right, so this one, and suppose we have a many, we cannot, just say one by one. Actually, one by one, then starting from 0, n equals 0, n equal 1, n equal 2, n equal 3, n equal 4. So, this is series of the un, until the end, okay? But in the case of this n minus, the last point is n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1. Then, we can using this guy here. Then this is, starting, summation of starting n equals 0, n equals 0. And the last point is large n minus 1. And then amplitude is 1 and times G to the minus n. So we using closed form. Okay, we're using closed form here. So we can using 1 minus b. B is G to the minus 1. And then G to the minus 1 to the 0, starting from 0. So small m is 0. So it's a 1 minus. Last point is large m. Last point is a large m minus 1. So large m minus 1 plus 1, then it's going to be, there's large m, G to the minus n. So using arrange it this guy, then because this is okay, this is this denomination part using g to the minus one parentheses g minus one. Okay, so this is, let's say, I'm using my notepad. Okay. All right. So this is select. Okay. So okay. So this is 1 minus g to the minus n, 1 minus g to the minus 1. This is the denomination part is g to the minus 1 and g minus 1. And this is numerator part is g to the minus n and g to the n minus 1. Okay, we can do this guy here. Then, combine these together, that this is, because this is minus 1, so that, this is n, so g to the large n minus 1, g minus 1, and g to the n minus 1. Something like that. We can arrange this one here. Okay? So far it's okay, right? So like this. Okay, so how many zero we have? Zero we have here, we have the g equal 1. Pole is g equal 1. Okay, pole is g equal 1. And also large n minus 1, pole is g equals 0 here. G equals 0. Okay, g equals 0. Okay, but however, okay, so if you this one, okay, I think you can see that. So let's say put to the notepad. Okay, so let's see. In these cases, g to the n minus 1. Okay, g to the n minus 1 is changed to, let's say, okay, g to the n minus 1, we have, if you factor, so g to the minus 1 and g, okay, n minus 1 plus g n minus 2 plus all the down g plus 1. If this is factor like that one. So g to the large n minus 1 and g to the g minus 1. So this is a g minus 1 and g minus 1. 4 and 0 is going to cancel out. Only we have this guy here, okay? So this means that if you graphically, what does it mean is, okay, what does it mean is, come on. Okay, what does it mean is, this is a, g to the, in the case of g to the n equal 1. Okay, let me go back to again my notepad. Okay, so this is a g to the n minus 1. Okay, equal 0. To find the zeros. Okay, so g to the n equal 1. But this is angle equal j 2 pi. 30 360 degree. Okay, and this means that this each zero. This is equally divided by n. Equally divided by n. Okay, so equally divided n is, okay, equally, this is 100, come on. 300, 60 degree, one cycle divided by n. So, 1, 2, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And but however, we have a pole is g equals 0. So at this point is 1, g equal 1. We have a pole is here, 0 is here. So actually cancel out. Okay, actually cancel out. So this is 0 is, this much 0. So n large n minus, this much 0 we have. Okay, so we have a 0 here. And also that, pole is, the large n minus 1 pole is at location at the, origin. Okay, origin. And then reasonable convergence is because it's finite value, it's not go to infinity. So everywhere except, if, this, you look at the, this equation, then, this is 1 over g square, 1 over g square. If g equals 0, then g equals 0, then, that is, infinity. So that is going to be, eliminate, except the g equals 0. Actually, g equals 0, we have a large, many poles. So pole location must be eliminated in reasonable convergence. Okay. So it's okay. So far, it's okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty lost, but okay.
Yeah, I'm confused how you come up with the region of convergence for these ones.
Yeah, regional convergence in the, for the finite value, finite length of value is the regional convergence everywhere. It may not go to the infinity because even though because of finite. Okay, so however, we have to eliminate some point, g equals 0 or g equal infinity. You need to consider only two of them. In the case of finite at the g equals 0 and or g equal infinity. So this case is only the g equals 0. Suppose the sequence started from the minus point, minus 1 point, for example, minus 1 point. Then you have to consider eliminate regional convergence, eliminate g equal infinity, because in the case of n equal minus 1 or minus 2 or minus value, so the g transform include z or plus g square or plus g cube, something like that. So that case g is infinity, then is go to the infinity. So if a sequence is starting from the some left side, then you have to eliminate the g equal infinity from the reasonable convergence. Only consider if we're starting from 0, then only you need to eliminate the g equals 0 for the ROC. Okay, that's very simple anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so that this is in the case of the. Okay, this case is only starting from 0 to positive number. So everywhere except the g equals 0. But the previous example is come on. Okay, come on. Okay, previous example, we have a 1 point is left side is a minus 1 point. So that's the reason reasonable convergence must be, eliminate, g equal infinity. Okay, left side location, that is concerning g equal minus infinity, g equal infinity. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
So when do you eliminate z equals 0?
G equal 0 is, any point is a positive area, n equal positive area. N equal positive area, okay, then you need to eliminate the g equals 0. But if any point is located in left side, okay, left side minus 1 minus any side, then you need to eliminate the g equal infinity. Okay, that's a very simple.
But if it's from negative to positive, you said z is infinity and 0, and but if it's from 0 to positive,
right,
it's just z is infinity.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then I think we already gamma to the n use of n we had it already. Okay, so I'm going to skip it. Okay, now example, this is a cosine function. Okay, cosine function using instead of the summation, we're going to use a previous example. Previous example is, okay, we're going to use this example. Okay, so this example is, gamma to the n, use of n is, we know that x of g is g over g minus gamma, okay? So we're going to use this previous experience, okay? So this case is 0 is g equal 0, 4 is g equal gamma, and ROC is starting from the magnitude of z is greater than gamma, okay? So we're going to use this guy, okay? So cosine function, by using Euler identity, then we can expand, even though a complex exponential function, so we can expand like that, okay, by using Euler identity. Then we can, because of the G transform is a linear operator, we can take separately. So separately like this, 102, this one, G to the minus n, separately each term. Okay, so that case is, we know that, okay, very common sense. This one is e to the j beta. Let me see. Okay, I will go to the again. Oh, okay. I'm glad to. I have this a notepad. Okay. All right. Let's do one more. Let's create one more. Okay, this is notepad. Everybody can see this is my notepad, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so see, it's a very simple. So e to the j beta n. Okay, this is the same with the e to the j beta to the n. So this guy is considered as a gamma to the n. Okay, and then use of n, this is use of n. Okay, so this is very clear. First term is 1 over 2. Okay, so g over, we're going to use the previous experience, g over g minus gamma. So minus gamma, in this case, is e to the j beta. Okay, second one is gamma is, this case is, suppose we have a red one. Okay, red one. We have suppose a minus, then this is minus. So gamma is minus, okay, e to the minus j beta. So that case is plus 1 over 2 g over g minus e to the minus j beta. Okay, so by using previous experience, or if I give a table, then you can use this guy here. Very simple, okay? And then reasonable convergence. Okay, reasonable convergence is, g magnitude is greater than gamma. Then this is reasonable convergence. This guy is g magnitude is greater than e to the j beta magnitude. Okay, so e to the j beta magnitude is, this is a e to the j something is an angle. So magnitude is 1. So actually this is magnitude is 1. So this is same thing. What is that? Okay, this is same thing. So this is intercept. Okay. Oh, g to the, this is the same thing. So this is e to the minus j beta magnitude. That is 1. So this is greater than 1. Intercept. So total reasonable convergence is going to be 1. It's the same thing. It's a very simple. Okay. All right. So that we're going to use this guy here. Okay. So now this is the same reasonable convergence, and each one we have. Okay, we have this one here. We have using this previous experience, and then this is g over 1 over 2 also. G over g minus e to the j beta, g over 2. So it's combined together. So combined together, denominator common term is multiplication this guy 2, and then denominator part is g times g this one, and g times this one, and g is come. So we can combine g is outside, and then this g is 2g, and then this is a minus, and this plus this, so minus this plus this, and this is also that one, and then this is a minus, this is using Euler identity, that is 2 times 2 times cosine beta, cosine beta. So because of one of two, so 2 times 2 to cancel out. So this is just g and g minus cosine beta, and then this is so 0 is we have g equals 0, g equal cosine beta. Cos beta is constant, okay, given constant, and then 4 is g to the g is plus minus, no, not plus minus. G is e to the j beta, or G is e to the minus j beta, okay? So this is very clear, okay? These are conversions. All right, so we can combine this together, exponential function. So G squared and G times this plus this and this, and this is here. And then e to the j beta times e to the minus j beta. This is actually conjugate is a 1, make a 1. And then now this is a 2 cosine beta, so g, okay? So 2g cosine beta. So if beta is given, then I think you can calculate this guy here, okay? So this is cosine, g transform, or it's a cosine function. Sine function is the same thing, so you can do by yourself, okay? Instead, let's do this guy. We can use a different way. So instead of the summation, we can use some kind of differentiation. For example, because okay, so I will give you this one n equal n times u sub n, n times u sub n, then G transform x of g is summation, because u sub n starting from 0 to infinity, and n times magnitude n times g to the minus n. Okay, so n times g to the minus n, we can change it like that. Okay, I will go to the my notepad again. Okay. Oh. Doesn't work. Okay. What is that? Oh, I created more. Just a moment. I think this is because of the memory size. I don't have it. Come on. Oh. Okay, so this one here. Okay, so n times, who is it? Okay, so n times, n times g to the minus n means that we can using this guy here, take a, come on, but anybody? Okay. Come on. Suddenly my pen doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong it is. Okay, let's just explain about this guy here, okay? So derivative of g to the minus n. So this is, minus n, okay, minus n and g to the minus n minus 1. Okay, that's a derivative of g to the minus n. So this is minus n. Okay, so why? Okay, so this is minus n times g to the minus 1, and we can split g to the minus n. So this means that this is one of the who are mute. Okay. All right, so this is same thing, this is g to the minus 1 is 1 over z, okay? So this means that, minus g, minus g is equal to here, then this is n, right side is n g to the minus n. So n g to the minus n is same with, I don't know why it doesn't work at all. I think this is memory size. So I'm going to close it. Okay, instead of that, because of memory size. Never. Okay. I don't know whether this is a battery or okay, writing. All right, anyhow. Anyhow, so n minus g to the minus n is the same thing with the minus z and derivative of g to the minus n. So derivative and summation is a linear operator, so you can exchange it. So outside, this is instead of summation after a derivative, this is a derivative after summation. That's the same thing. So the summation g2 minus 1 is, we know that g2, this is g, g transform of a unit step function. So this is g over g minus 1. So take a derivative of this guy. Okay, take a derivative. So we know that this is minus 1 and g2 minus 1 square. So this is combined together. So minus minus g over g minus 1 square. So the ramp function, okay, g transform ramp function is, this is g over g minus 1 square. Okay, and this is 0 is g equal 0. Pole is, we have a two pole at g equal 1 and g equal 1. Okay, so in reasonable convergence is greater than, because of this unit step function. So this is g, reasonable convergence, g magnitude is greater than 1. So it's greater than 1. And then 0 is a circle at origin, and pole is located, two pole is located at g equal 1. Okay, so this is a g transform ramp function. Okay, it's okay. So everybody understand, right?
No, not really. I think
Not
you've
really?
been going. You've just been going too fast on these. On these last 5 slides or so. I just can't even keep up.
Which part? In this example, you know that n times g to the minus n change it to minus g, the derivative of g to the minus n. You know that, right?
No, I don't see how you're using derivatives in it, honestly.
Oh, you don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So just take a g to the, okay, so I'll use my calculator. Take a g. Okay, so that let's say derivative. I don't know whether this is first attempt. Okay, so let's do the derivative of g to the minus n. So derivative of g to the minus parenthesis minus n. Okay, and comma and g. Okay, so what? Yeah, this is minus n g to the minus n minus 1, right? So far it's okay. So my writing is not accepted, so I cannot write it here. Okay, so minus n, okay, this is derivative is minus n g to the minus n minus 1. So this is minus n minus 1 is g to the minus 1 times g to the minus n. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is this is g to the minus 1 means that 1 over g. Okay, so 1 over g is, the other side, that is minus z, and then same with minus n, g to the minus n. So this is g to the minus n, this is g to the n times g to the minus n, change it to minus e. So here is a minus e, and then, derivative of this guy, just this is the same thing. Okay?
Okay.
So so because of derivative and summation linear operator, you can exchange each other. Okay, so that summation of this guy g to the minus n, this is just g transform of unit step function. So g transform unit step function, same thing. So g over g minus 1. Okay, so take a derivative of this guy here now. Then you can take a derivative and this. Okay. All right, so this is g transform of ramp function starting from that 0, n equals 0. Okay, so summarize. Okay, so this is summarized. So g transform of delta function is 1. G transform step function is g over g minus 1. A minute ago, g transform of ramp function is g over g minus 1n to the n, 2 square. And the exponential function, gamma to the n u sub n, is g over g minus 1 gamma. Cosine function, minutes ago, we have this guy here because in this case, it's just cosine function. Okay, cosine function. But if we have a gamma to the n, then we have multiplied by this in front of cosine beta, just a gamma magnitude. In front of that gamma magnitude, and this is gamma squared. So sine function has the same thing. So I normally provide a table, but you can understand that guy. Okay, but this is summarized. Now we need to go to the inverse G transform. Okay, by using partial fraction expansion. We using previously the knowledge about this. So gamma to the n u sub n, the G transform is g over g minus gamma. Okay, so we know that. Okay, so regional convergence is g magnitude is greater than gamma. We know that. Okay, so take a G transform of this guy here. Now I will tell you a very important thing. Oh, this is okay. Now it's working. I think it's a memory size. Okay, then I will go to the slideshow again. I'll try. Okay. So suppose I give you this guy, then you need to using partial fraction expansion, but don't apply the partial fraction expansion directly x of g. Okay. So instead of you need to take a partial fraction expansion x of g over t. Okay. So divide by g. All right. So divide by g. Please divide by g. So okay. So that. Okay, so if we divide by g here, then this is g is added here, okay, added here. And then apply the partial fraction expansion. So if you apply the partial fraction expansion of this guy here, then this is the result of the partial. You can using expansion. Okay, then now, after that, x of g is, back to the x of g. So multiply by g again every term. So this is x of g. And this is just a constant, okay, just like this one here. Okay, so after taking an expansion of x of g over g, then later on we need to multiply by every term by g. So this is x of g. This is minus 19 over 6. This is 3 over g times z over g minus, g is here. and this is a 5/3, and G here. Okay, so now we can apply this formula here, G/G minus gamma. Okay, so because of this one here, okay, this is gamma equal 2. Okay, this case is a gamma equal 3. All right, so we can using the formula of that guy. Okay, so but this one is constant, is a delta. So this is delta of n. Okay, and then each term is very easy after that. So far it's okay, right? Okay, let's take a look at. All right, let's do this guy here. Okay, normally I provide the G transform table, so you can use a G transform table, each one like this one. Okay, so this guy is, instead of expansion, this is very, very important, okay? Instead of, x of g, expansion of x of g over g, x of g over g, okay? So if you apply the partial fraction expansion directly of x of g, you're in big trouble. And you may get the 0. Totally different. Okay, so please divide by g first and then expand it. So far it's okay, everybody understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I have emphasized, one more time I emphasize, don't apply partial fraction expansion directly x of z. That's a different from the continuous time case. Okay, Laplace transform. That's a different from the Laplace transform. Don't apply, I emphasize one more time, don't apply partial fraction expansion directly for the x of g. Please apply partial expansion x of g over g. Okay, first divide by g and later on multiply by g. Okay, so this is divide by g. So first g is eliminate that, and then we're gonna using partial fraction expansion. Okay, so this one here. All right, so you need to using calculator. Okay, please using calculator. Okay, so that now after that you multiply by g again. Every term g again. So this is go to the normal x of g. And then this is instead of -3 g over g or g. So every term has a g here. So every term over g, so we can using the formula of this guy here. Because in formula we have always, the denomination, numerator part, we have z here. So g, we must have a g over g minus. So this is, -3 use of n. This one is minus of n. Okay, 2 to the n, 3 times, 2 to the n use of n. Okay, this is we using this guy here. So n, 2 to the n use of n. Now cube. Okay, cube. So cube cases we need to using this formula. Oh, even this guy is we can using this guy here. So let me see that this case is because of 3 here. So 3 is, this case is 3. Okay, what is okay? This is 3 is this is 3 is then this case is m plus 1 equals 3. So m equal 2. Okay, m equal 2 means that this guy is a 2. The gamma is 2. So gamma is a 2. So 2 to the 2 to the m equal 2. 2 to the 2, and then m equal 2 factorial. Okay, so this is actually n minus m minus 1. So n equal 2. So onto 2 minus 1 is n minus 1 case. So only this guy is applied for the 3 like this. All right, so we can expand like that. So first one is a simple, -3 use of n. This one is simple, 3 2 to the n, so again, this one is simple. Okay, not simple. Okay, let's do the first. Okay, so first of all, this is 2 to the 2 is 4. 2 factor is 2, so 8. Okay, so 8 is here. 8 is here. All right, 8 is here. And then we have a 2 is here. 2 times n times n minus 1. N times n minus 1. And gamma to the n. Gamma is 2 to the n. So far it's okay? So far it's okay, right? And then this case is, okay, so m plus 1 equal 2, m equal 1. Okay, so we're going to use this guy here. M equal 1 is 2 to the 1 is a 2. Denomination part is 2. And then 1 factorial is 1. So only we have 2 here because 2 to the 1. And then we have only 1 minus 1 is 0. So only we have n here. N and gamma to the n. Okay, so this one. Okay, it's okay, everybody? Okay, I assume that everybody understand.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to see that one worked out like straight through, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
just using this, formula table. I provide this table, okay, to you.
Okay.
So think about this guy. Okay. So one more thing that let's do the this one here. Then x of g over g is this is g is eliminated, and then we're gonna expand it. So this is complex value. This is complex. In the case of complex value, you cannot use a calculator. Okay, so we need to using this. First of all, you need to C factor or C solve using this guy here that you need to find out, and this this one, and then expand each one. Okay, so this is g minus 1, this one, and this one. Okay, so this one is a conjugate, so easy. You want only you need to calculate b. So a is okay. This and eliminate the g equal g minus 1 here. So only this guy and g subtracted by 1. Then you have 2. And b is okay. So this is except this guy, except this, and then except this, and then g subtracted by 3 plus j4. 3 plus j4. Okay. So using calculator, you can do by this guy. So I think you better change it to polar form. Okay, then you have this form here. So we can use, I will give you a formula here. So the once you have this one is, this is 1.6. Actually, this is 1/2 is the other side. The other side just 2. Okay, instead of this guy, also you better do like this. I can recommend this way too. This is better. So indicate, the R is, so we have a 1.6, so 3.2, okay? So 3.2. So this case is R is 3.2. If you're using this table, then 3.2, and theta is 1 minus, this is minus 128.7 degree, and gamma magnitude is 5. Okay, so gamma magnitude is gamma magnitude is, I don't know whether I have here or not. Oh, I don't have any yet. Okay, gamma is, so change it to 3 plus jp. Okay, so this is 5. Okay, e to the chi something. Okay, you can do polar form. Change it to polar form. Oh, here. Huh? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so change the polar form. So this is, using this guy, right? Ooh. Okay. All right. So I think time is over. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue from this example next time. Okay.
Could we have a little extra time?